Morning YouTubes. It's the morning after the night before, day 2 of the kitchen refit. I'm just going to go through with you quickly what our plan of attack is today. So we're going to, using the paint stripper or the paper stripper, we're going to carry on stripping the walls. I've done one wall already yesterday using the steamer. So that we're going to go around and strip all of these walls so they're ready and prepped for painting at some point, not yet. Once that's all been stripped and all the crap's on the floor, we're going to strip off the top layer of carpet and chuck that in the skip and leave down the underlay, leave down the underlay so that any other crap that goes onto there will be just rolled up again to save hoovering up. Once that's all done, we're then going to build the, it's like a roller tool chest which you can buy. I'll put a link on that for below. I'm not going to show the building of it, but it's basically a mobile kitchen unit on wheels. So all of this stuff then can come out of these cupboards that you're going to be using essentials for the kitchen still, and they're going to go into the roller boxes, which is going to be situated there for the rest of the build. Once that's full of all the stuff, then we can go ahead, rip all of these kitchens out from there around to here. The sink's going to stay in situ for now. The island can go all in the skip, and that'll open this right up, and then we'll just have essential stuff over there for the rest of the build. These bits need doing, so this is all my heating controls and power. They need to be moved over, and they're going to be going into this tower unit here. So I'll pull the cables over to the other side of the pipes, not moving any heating pipes. So the tower unit that's going to be going in here is going to be covering all those heating pipes. We'll just have to make the cabinet to suit. What else needs doing? All the tiles need chipping off the wall and binning. There's loads of them, and this room will probably need replastering. This opening's going to be done today, so we're going to slice down there and knock that through, make it good, ready for plaster. These are my water pipes, which are old existing water pipes, hot and cold. They're going to be going to serve the 1200 base unit, which is going in here, and the dishwasher going in the corner. So we're going to have to cut them. Once this wall's been taken out, we'll find out where those pipes go. We'll take them back, we'll run them in the wall, and then we'll bring them out behind the cabinets and run them to where they need to go. So that's another job for today that has to be done. The floor in here can be pulled up as well. Horrible sort of laminated sheets, they need to go. Then the big fridge, that will be rolled also into the old dining room, and it will go over there somewhere, because we're still going to use the fridge until I don't know if I'm going to throw it out or not. It's a shame to throw it out, or I'm going to try and sell it on eBay maybe. But until that point, we're going to use it. Power for the oven, that will come from the garage in there, so we need to run a chasing through the wall to the oven, maybe a bit of 10mm cable. I mean, I'm not going to show anyone on the video how to do any of this stuff, because there's loads of videos of how to do plumbing, 15mm plumbing, and how to pull cables, how to chase walls. It's just going to be a progressive video. I might show a little bit of things you need to think about when you are fitting a kitchen, but generally the mechanical, electrical side of things, it's not really worth doing. There's too much of it on YouTube. So stay tuned. I will report back at the end of the day and show you how we got on with our things to do list. All right, in a bit. Sorry, Roman. Just start again. What happened? You were cutting the wall out, and
literally we cut the pipe.
Should we see what we did? Okay.
Which was served in the conservatory under for heating.
Oh, those two pipes.
No, one.
Did you not use your pipe checker? Roman, didn't you? You know the pipe checker you bought?
You was I was having a chicken. You was cutting.
Where's the pipe checker you bought that was like 500 quid on eBay? Oh, there it is. Hang on, let's get. So what you do is when you get your pipe checker and you check for pipes, and then. All right, no harm done. So just for point to note, if you are cutting walls, just somehow try and find any pipes and cables. We thought we found them all, but I'll be honest, I should have known they were there. Onwards and upwards. What happened, Roman?
Nothing.
Come on, tell us what happened.
I can't say. I don't even myself know how.
You need to take that jumper off, Roman, because you're representing something called air conditioning. Okay, so what happened as we carried on down the line we were cutting, we caught the underfloor heating pipes for the conservatory, got a water leak from that, and then we carried on going and we cut through the lighting circuit for the conservatory lights, but we only nicked one cable. We didn't nick the other two cables. Roman, did you not use your cable and wire finder?
No.
So yeah, I'll get it out. Hang on, just double check it. Hang on. So yeah, again, Roman didn't use his cable and wire finder, which he should have done, because had he used that, then we definitely wouldn't have found any cables or pipes. So just bear in mind, if you are cutting walls, know where your stopcocks are, know where your valves are, know where your fuse box is, because if you tip one of these, you could end yourself in a bit of trouble. Luckily, we know where all that is, and we're going to get around it. They would have had to be cut anyway, so there's a bit of water everywhere, but it's no big deal. You making coffee, Roman?
Yes.
All right, I'll figure this out for you, yeah? See you in a minute. Welcome back, YouTubes. I hope you enjoyed the little outtakes or gag reel of a few mistakes we made today. So we didn't get everything done that we were going to do, but we did get a lot done today. This floor, for example, wasn't planning on replacing it, but once we took up the carpet and everything else, we realised that the floor needed to be replaced. It was bowed, it was rotten, so we ripped it all out, ripped the chipboard out and laid down some MDF board so it's ready for tiling. You'd have to lay that down anyway on top of the chipboard to tile it, I think. So we just bought some extra thick MDF and slapped that down. We also took the radiator off the wall and we had to replumb that because the old radiator had one of these single entry 10mm micro bore radiator valves, so it's fed from one side. You can't buy them anymore, so all radiators now are left and right, left supply, right return. So we had to rejig the pipes, and we had the floor up anyway then, so it was a good opportunity to do that. So there's a new radiator going in there. Took down the curtains, stripped down all the wallpaper from the walls, redid the floor. Then we fired this into place, which is this SGS tool station. So it's meant for a garage, but it's ideal for this project because it's still a working kitchen. We've only got one kitchen, so having this to hold and utilise some space is handy when doing a kitchen refit, because what else would you do with it? Box it up? We could potentially be 2 weeks out of having a kitchen refitted because of supply of equipment. So with this means we can still have a reasonably functioning kitchen. Over there the sink and the dishwasher are still in place and they're going to stay in place for the foreseeable, but all now the cupboards are empty and everything essentially what we were going to use is in there, so that's handy. Then we chopped the wall out, and that's where we made all the mistakes. Anything that was in that wall, which was every man and his mate was in there, we hit it, we snagged it, we chopped it, and everything got burst, shorted, radiator and heating water everywhere, all up against the ceiling. We flooded this the new part of the kitchen, but we got round it, we figured it all out, which is why I can't emphasize enough, when you're doing anything like this, know where your stopcocks are, how to turn your water off, how to isolate your heating, and how to turn off power if you need to, if you haven't done already. And if you do trip something, know how to figure it out on which one's tripped or how you've tripped it. In this case, all the cut pipes, cut cables have all been remade and fixed, and this has all been now chopped out to the width that we want it, ready for the plasterboard and then eventually finish plaster. And that's pretty much it. That's all we've done for today. We've done pretty good. I can't complain really, considering how many other extra little jobs we had to do. So we chopped through the main heat and supply pipe straight through the grinder with that. We had to remake that. These pipes here, conservatory underfloor heating, they got chopped. We had to rejiggle them. They would have had to been cut anyway, but I'd rather have done it when they were dry rather than they were full of water. So it's no big deal. And that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for tomorrow, where we'll be ripping out the kitchen, or what we can rip out, which is pretty much everything apart from the oven, the basin and the dishwasher. Everything else is going to go, and we'll see what this floor's like once we do that. Who knows, we might be replacing this floor as well. So stay tuned and give us a thumbs up at my new thumbnail. Look. Give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one in a bit.